and me and these dudes doing VR games, movie reviews, infused with whatever topics we choose. If we stop it, we lose, so that's why we keep on dropping the news. And you know it's as a crew with the popular view. Includes X and Ray, co-host Bree Millie, SC, and I'm Bryce, so you know we really bringing it live, us 5 in the Hive. You liking this vibe? Then hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe. To the hangout, welcome to the hangout.
I know you want to go
to the hangout, welcome to the hangout. To the hangout, welcome to the hangout.
Come and have some fun.
To the hangout, welcome to the hangout.
No matter where you're from.
Back up in the building, baby. You know how it do. You know what it do. You know who it do. Yeah, man. Hey, man, appreciate y'all coming back with us. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little minute. How long it's been? Let me see. About a week. About 7 days. And if y'all know the month that it in, if I say 7 days, you know where that movie's from for all my real horror fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Representing. You know, it's that month that that's my spooky voice. You know what I'm saying?
I like that movie, by the way.
You said you like the what now?
I like that movie, by the way. I don't know if I want to give it away, but
yeah. Oh,
the 7 days.
The 7 days? Oh yeah, man. Let them figure it out, Bree. But I know you know. That's why I say for my horror fans, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. But we'll reveal that at the end of this thing. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that's wondering, give y'all a little time to figure it out. But yeah, Bree, it's definitely a good movie. But yeah, we in the building, man. It's the spooky month. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, can't nobody bring it to you like the hangout experience. You know what I'm talking about? But we here with y'all. You know, y'all do know we all gonna stay in the same room too. Ain't nobody gonna leave. Nobody coming right back. None of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the horror tropes. We're going to skip all over this. So everybody right now, gather around, stay in one room, and turn down the lights. And turn on that flashlight. And let's get ready for all the spookiness that this month brings, baby. And just to start this off so y'all don't ever forget, it is that PRICE. And I got that boy on the left of me.
It's me. SC. You already know who it is. Name so nice, got to say that thing thrice. And over on the other side, who we got?
What's going on, world? CBR, Country Boy Ray in this thing, and we finna bring the heat this Halloween show. And I'm gonna pass it on home.
Yowie wowie, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, X the Unannounced. Welcome to another fiendish episode of the Hangout Experience. But obviously, it don't stop with me, because who else is on this line with us?
What's happening? It's your girl Bree 40 Millie. You know what I'm saying?
40.
You know it.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up. I don't even think I can hear her name without you saying 40 over there. X, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. I love when you say that. Yeah.
Right? I love it, man. I love it. I love you. Right. The fiendish episode, huh? Yeah. No doubt. I love that.
Goblins and ghouls, you know what I mean? All month long.
I love it, man.
You'll have people in the street calling me 40. 40.
40.
40. Yeah, they gonna be screaming 40. Yeah, no doubt. I love
All
it.
good. Yeah, I like it.
Oh my God. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. And we are definitely up in the building, baby. And like I said, man, it's that time, man. It's that, time of the year. Everybody loves to, dress up or, listen to scary stories, watch scary movies, all that stuff, scary podcasts, you know what I mean? All of that good stuff, man. But it's all in good fun. All in good fun, yo. So we're gonna jump in this thing and share it right along with y'all. We're gonna be scared right along with y'all, but we're gonna gather right along with y'all and protect each other, and make it out to Thanksgiving where we can get super full and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So these are really the kind of favorite times of the year for a lot of people. That third quarter going into that fourth quarter. From the spooky stuff to the family gatherings and then Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a good time, man, and I'm definitely glad to share that with y'all for our first year of the Hangout Experience. It's going to do nothing but get better and better and better. So y'all make sure y'all, mark your calendars for this one. We'll be around every year to do the same thing. But this right here will be our very first annual Spooky Month podcast. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna change it up a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna change it up a little bit, man. Y'all know we usually do the BMT news, but but in place of BMT news today, I know, right? I got to get all those sound effects too. In place of that, man, we're gonna have a little fun with this thing. We're gonna take y'all back to a time, because I mean, come on, we know that it's ghosts and goblins and all this other stuff and jump scares and everything. But I would say the most important part of Halloween, especially for the kids, was always what, y'all? Somebody know.
Candy.
The candy.
Candy. Yes, man. It's all about that candy.
Candy.
Yeah. Ow.
I know, guys. We a little early.
I know, right?
It's later on this month.
I
But,
know. But it's good, though.
Gotta kick it off the right way,
That's right. Get them excited.
Strong.
Get them excited, man. Well, at least what we about to do now is get them prepared for the kind of candies, you know what I mean, that they should look out for, I'm sure things have changed, you know what I mean, for all our OGs on here. If you are over, let's just say you over 50, 60, all right? You might have had a different kind of candy back in your day, compared to the candies of the day, right? And for me, I mean, I definitely have some candies. And now I don't know if some of these candies are even still around. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure everyone's had their favorite candy. So the first thing I'll tell y'all before we do anything is make sure y'all sound off in the comments what your favorite candy is. All right? Or was, and what kind of candies do you eat now? Or if you even eat any candy at all anymore. All right? Did you ever grow out of it? I don't know. I don't know if I can ever grow out of it. I think we get to a point where it becomes probably not as healthy for us to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's either, candy or die, right? So, but
Right.
it's always those candies that are hold true to our hearts, man. Things that gave us good memories and so forth and so on. Probably made us sick as a dog. You know what I'm saying? But it was still good anyway. We ate it. But that's definitely what we're talking about doing right now, is talking about these candy. Candy makes you dandy. Candy makes you dandy. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. So from chocolates to you know what I'm saying, to Jolly Ranchers to you know what I mean, all type of stuff, man. There's all type of candies out there that people love, and I think we even started a little debate ourselves to where we was like, hey, man, we got to put this on the podcast because this is an actual conversation right here. People feel some kind of way about their candies. You know what I mean? So that's what this is. That's what this particular segment is today. Is going to be reviewing all the best candies of the Halloween. What is your best candy? And hopefully, by the time we're done, we have taken you back down memory lane and, took you back to a time that you might have forgotten when you was a kid and candy was all that mattered. All right? So, I think I'll start this thing off, man. Let y'all know, all right? Candy sales, chocolate, non-chocolate, as well as gum and breath fresheners increased in 2002 to 42.6 billion from 36.9 billion in 2021, as the category was aided by inflation, according to Euromonitor stats and the National Confectioners Association's annual State of Treating report. I'm like, man, I didn't even know that was a thing. National Confectioners Association, the NCA, I'm assuming. Man, that's crazy. They got an association for everything, basically. You know what I'm saying? They monitor everything. Like, this should tell you right now, they're monitoring everything. CandyStore.com has analyzed its sales data for the past 15 years and determined that the top 10 Halloween candies are in order from number 1 to number 10. Now, make sure y'all understand that. This is not our list. This is CandyStore.com. So if you got a problem with this list, take it up with them. All right? But this is it. From number 1 to 10. Reese's Cups, M&M's,
Woo!
Hot tamale, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, Starburst, Hershey's Kisses, and here you go, Ray. Here's your time. Candy corn.
Yeah.
Hershey's mini bars and Snickers. Man, I hope Snickers not number 10. Come on, man.
That's what they trying
Candy
to say.
corn twins, dog.
Yeah, man. I feel some kind of way about that dog, because that's up top for me, man. That's crazy.
Not feeling away.
Oh, dude, I'm just saying though, bro.
But this their list, dog. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Fuck that, man. Candy corn, that's the national candy of Halloween right there, man.
No, what, man? Come on. The next game of Halloween.
You can't have scary
Says
movies
who?
without candy corn.
Oh my God, yo, candy corn. Good. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked, Ray. I'm telling you, man.
Well, you know, as long as people buying them, they gonna keep selling them.
Oh, ain't no doubt. It ain't going nowhere. I mean, believe me, I got you on that. And they put it in different forms. I think, you know,
Yeah,
not
they
just
do.
Halloween. It's all kind of candy corns, right?
It is.
But
Candy corn keep the world round, you know.
yeah. But you are the candy corn man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, this is your thing right here. Can you tell me what it was? Do you happen to know what it was originally called?
No, big dog, I don't know what it was originally called, you know. I do like the candy, but a fun fact here that I'm looking at, when the Gold's Confectionery Company first produced candy corn, it was called Chicken Feed. Makes sense. Now. You ever seen Chicken Feed? Look at that candy corn. It's crazy. Chicken Feed, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what they think about you, man. When they made this right here. Yeah, man.
That's what they thought of.
But peep this though. Peep
Okay.
this though.
Okay.
You know, they create 7 billion pieces of candy corn every year, man.
Jeez.
And that's just one company, you know, that's
Yeah.
branches.
Yeah.
You know branches, you know, they do jelly beans and all other
Right.
candy too.
Right.
7 billion pieces.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of candy.
It is a lot of candy, bro. That's a
A lot
whole
of candy
bunch.
corn.
Yeah.
I eat 7 billion pieces, but you know, I knock my fair share out of it though.
No doubt.
He said, I put a little dent in
Little
that
dent.
little 7 billion. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Light
God.
work,
Like,
light
looking
work.
like candy corn, you know, like sold 73 million worth of candy corn that year, man. You know,
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
somebody buying it, you
Yeah.
know, other than me.
Yeah, ain't no doubt, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can't put this on a particular race or say, oh, well, only this race eats them or that race eats them or whatever. I guess, you know, it just depends on your taste. You know, they're not the worst candy in the world for me. They're just definitely not my favorite. I would say that there's two candies. If it was in my bag, they would be the last one eaten, and that would be one of them, man. I think for me, I can have about 2 or 3 of them, and I'm like, all right, they cool. But then like grabbing a whole handful of them or something, jeez,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I can't. do
Well,
it.
let me tell y'all, well, Ray, candy corn made the top 10 list of unhealthy candy.
Ooh,
I believe that too, man.
Yeah.
really?
Little bite
Made
of
of
sugar.
syrup.
Yeah.
Wow.
hmm
Okay.
Contains 31 grams of sugar and 150 calories, 0 grams of fat. Mm-hmm.
Man, you just ruined everybody's dream just that quick. He just crushed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm
Life,
still
dog.
gonna eat it though. I'm still gonna eat it. Don't
They-
eat that candy corn once
In
a
moderation.
Somebody was just sitting there
Life,
listening to the podcast with a handful of candy corns.
I
And
know.
you just made them throw it all out. Oh man, nah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
drop it all.
But you know, of course, you know how we do with everything. Somebody be like, that's interesting. Let me finish eating these candy corns while you
Yeah,
talking.
no, I'm eating a bag right now. That's what they'll say.
I need some right now.
Right now.
Right.
Big old bag of this unhealthy
I know.
stuff. Oh man, no, that's interesting though, because I honestly didn't know that. I mean, but it makes perfect sense though. When I taste it, it does taste like nothing but sugar, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, no. It's like I said, it wasn't one of my favorites, but I have eaten it. I have to eat it in moderation for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely not the worst thing for me. For me, man, honestly, I'm just getting this on out the way. Probably the worst things for me is black licorice. I don't like licorice, period. But black licorice is like torture. I have no idea who.
That shouldn't even be selling
Bro,
that.
like who is eating that?
Eating that.
Jesus.
Right.
Oh man.
Problem
I'm not.
is because licorice is a thing.
Yeah.
We keeping the licorice company in business, so their way of saying thank you is giving us black licorice. That's the problem.
Nobody eats it, but they gonna keep
They
it.
can have that.
But they go keep producing it
Yeah.
and putting it on the shelves.
That is funny. It's like black licorice would seem like the thing you get when you've been a bad kid or something, right? Like when you get coal in your sock stocking or something. Like if you've been a bad kid for Halloween, you get a black licorice. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so instead of coal in your trick or treat bag, you get a box of black licorice.
A box of black licorice, man. Yeah, and I feel some kind of way that the worst one is black. I don't know. That's something to think about later. We might explore that later.
See some white Twizzlers?
Oh man.
See some white licorice?
Oh my God. Yeah, man. Hilarious, yo. Oh my God. So
Yeah,
Twizzlers is
white
licorice, right? That's what licorice is. It's
Yeah,
Twizzlers, yes.
supposedly, yeah.
I never just got into it, man. And it always looked cool, like the commercials and everything. The way it's twisted, it's like the coolest looking candy to me ever. But I just cannot get with it, man. And I've tried it, different flavors of it.
Yeah, when they did the different flavor peel-aways,
Yeah,
those are the ones.
there you go.
Those are the ones right there, bro.
You know what? Speaking of peel-aways and stuff like that, man, I would say one of my favorites peel-away stuff is like fruit roll-ups. Like fruit roll-ups back in the day, you know what I'm saying? That was just a jam for me. But you know, if they weren't melted, but you know, you peel away at them and you can roll them up in some kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? You roll them up and then stuff it in your mouth, or you just bite them piece by piece, or you stretch them, and oh my God, you know, it's candy that you can play with. You know what I'm saying? So that was some good stuff back in the day, man. But oh my God! But we're gonna read off some more lists for you guys. The largest candy brands in the U.S. research summary. The largest candy brand in the U.S. is Hershey's Company. I mean, as if y'all didn't know that. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all knew, right?
Yeah.
But as of 2022, the U.S. candy production industry has a market size of $12.9 billion. Boy, this is it. See, y'all like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all, you know, the dope boys and everything, man. This is what y'all need to get with this candy right here. You know what I'm saying? They slanging this legal dope right here, bro. Look at this. Look at this money they doing, man. The average American consumes an estimated 8 pounds. 8 pounds of candy per year, with children eating even more. All right? Good grief, man. The global candy industry is projected to grow at a CAGR. What is that? I don't know what CAGR is, but of 4.48% through 2027. So this is where the money at right here. You know what I'm saying? This is where the money at. You know, you can come up with you a good little candy, get up in the game. Yeah, you might be doing a little something, man. Their annual sales, golly, 10.4,
Definitely.
119 billion.
Definitely where the money resides, big dog. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely, man.
Yeesh.
The Hershey bar is the most popular brand of chocolate bar in the United States and the flagship product of the Hershey Company. And I want to believe that when the question was asked, which was the most popular one or the first one, I don't know. I think I might have mentioned Hershey bar, but I'm waiting till we get to that. But KitKat.com, 2022 annual sales, 2.12 million. Give me a break. Kit Kat is a brand of chocolate layered wafer candies produced by the Nestle Company internationally and by the H.B. Reese Candy Company in the United States. All right, Kit Kat, for all you Kit Kat lovers out there, you know what I'm saying? The wafers, stuff like that. It's always good. Kit Kat wasn't a favorite, but definitely up top. You know what I'm saying? Definitely good stuff. I think we talk about one of my favorites when we get down to the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. 2022 annual sales.
Chocolate flavor.
Ooh, that's it right there.
Reese's Puss.
Hey,
Reese's Puss.
I tell you what, there's a lot of people that agree with your homeboy because 2 billion. 2 billion. All right.
I'll make up at least 1 billion of that.
Absolutely. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
I make up another one.
Oh, you too? You with it? Yeah.
I love Reese's.
No doubt. Well, it's a popular American candy consisting of a peanut butter filled chocolate cup. Oh, it sounds good to even say that. A peanut butter filled chocolate cup. The brand was invented in 1923 and operated independently under the H.B. Reese Candy Company until 1963 when it was acquired by Hershey Chocolate Corporation. So H.B. Reese Candy Company was first, and then here comes Hershey Chocolate doing that thing. Apparently, let's see. Good stuff.
H.B. Reese.
Yeah.
Well, Reese's made the top 10 unhealthy candy.
Oh, they did. Oh,
Yeah.
220
Jeez.
That's two.
220 calories.
So
22
that's candy corn
grams of
and
sugar.
that's Reese's.
Oh, 22 grams of sugar. Jeez.
Yeah, at this
13
point,
grams
all
of
that
fat.
stuff is unhealthy. Unless you start getting this
Yeah.
top of the line chocolate.
Yeah. Wow. So M&M's, 2022 annual sales, 912 million. All right. Now what we're doing right now, just letting y'all know, man, you know, what these candies, you know, how much money they're making, what they actually are. If there are some people who actually aren't familiar with it, have never tasted these candies, just want you to know what you're getting into, all right? But these are the top ones, all right? So M&M's made an annual sale, 912 million. M&M's is an iconic brand of multicolored button-shaped chocolate candies. Each consists of a soft chocolate one surrounded by a layer of hard chocolate on which is described a lowercase m. Now, what they seem like they're missing to me is the ones with the peanuts in them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they talking about the non-peanut brand right here or something. But I would say, excuse me, for me, it's gonna be the peanut one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you gotta give me the yellow bag too, big dog.
All day.
The peanut ones made the list too. The top 10.
Bree, you killing me, man. Bree, you killing me. Bree, come on, man.
Sorry.
You killing everybody, Bree.
No, hey,
So,
I so playing. Go ahead, Bree. Let us know how bad are these M&Ms, man. Let us know.
so
Contain
if y'all can't
18
tell,
grams of sugar.
82. God.
No, 18.
Okay.
18, 180 calories and 10 grams of fat. So that's your peanuts, M&Ms.
Wow.
I don't like those anyway. Yeah.
What? That's why it's on the list. So you ain't slick. Let me see that list.
Well, I like Reese's. I like Reese's. That's
Okay,
the top
okay.
one.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They made the list. Yeah.
So if y'all see what's going on here right now, like I'm trying to liven y'all up, you know what I'm saying, and get your bellies all ready for the candy. And the Grinch of Halloween over here is gonna tell you how bad that candy is for your belly.
Trying to
But
warm you a little bit. you
yeah,
know?
no, I love it. You got to do it. We got to be
Moderation.
we got to be responsible. We got to be responsible adults, man. All right, so here we go. Now we're moving over to Twix, which is that Twix. 2020, I mean, yeah, boy, that 2020 annual sales, 297 million for Twix, baby. And they got the different kinds. Now, you know, you've seen the bags now where they got the left and right. Like, I don't even understand that, but I think it's the same thing. It's like,
Give me the left choice, dog.
yeah, right? Like, it's like the left gonna be better than the right.
Marketing for you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm telling you, good stuff.
That's crazy. I'm wondering if one of the ladies came up with that. Like, the left one is my favorite one. I'm just gonna wink. I'm gonna wink at that one. Somebody got me. Somebody get it. Twix is a chocolate brand owned by Mars Inc. Each standard bar consists of a piece of shortbread filled with caramel and covered by a thin layer of chocolate. Twix bars originated in 1967 in an English town named Slaw. Now, that doesn't even sound attractive. the English town named Slaw. And did not reach United States stores until 1979. Jeez. Like, who wants to buy these? Yeah, we got coming straight out of Slaw. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Oh, man. So, what you got? Did Twix make the unhealthy list?
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, they didn't make
okay.
it.
That's what I'm talking about. So everybody go out and get you some Twix.
That one.
You can, you survive with
Feel a
Twix.
little better about that one.
There it
Feel
is.
a little better.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we doing a little something. All right, so Twizzlers. Now we on to the Twizzlers. For all you licorice lovers out there, the annual sales of your licorice is $264 million, baby. All right, Twizzlers is the first candy brand on this list that does not use chocolate. First one. Wow, I didn't even realize that too. Everything on there was chocolate. The confectionery is produced in Lancaster, Virginia by YS Candies. All right. Cool. Skittles, here we go, baby. Skittles.
Yeah, you talking my lingo.
Yeah, man. 2020. Yeah, you fool with that? Skittles
Yeah,
out.
purple bag stuff.
Go ahead.
Purple bag. What's the purple bag?
Like wild berry.
Oh,
That wild
I used to
berry,
eat that
dog.
one back in the day. Yeah, I used to eat
And
that
that tropical one.
That
tropical. There you go. That's the blue bag, right? Yeah. I rock
That's
with
the
that
blue bag.
one. I rock with that one. Well, I mean, annual sales 261 million. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people agree with you. Skittles is a popular brand of fruit-flavored confectioners, which means sugar. And it's funny how they keep trying to just make it sound all fancy and right.
Blatant,
Right.
blatant. It's all in your face with it.
It's sugar, baby. Fruit-flavored confectioners. The standard product consists of different colored hard sugar shells inscribed with the letter S. They were invented by a British company in 1974. They were later introduced in the United States in 1979 and began domestic production in 1982. Now here's my thing. Which candies were made in America? Because everything seemed like it was, you know what I mean, imported. You know,
That's a good question.
except for what was it? Twizzlers. I think Twizzlers was made. I think it said Lancaster. Hershey bar is United States. Yes. Okay. There we go.
What about the Wonka bars?
Yeah, that's it. Wonka bars to me, that's got to be like European or something because I remember the Willy Wonka movie was somewhere in England or something like that. But
You know, the nerds are under that corporation, wherever, you know, whatever that's from, supposedly. They got the Gobstoppers for real. They got the nerds for real.
yeah, well, they didn't mention nerds on the movie, but the Gobstoppers they did.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Dove Bar, the Dove. And see the Dove Bar.
Oh wait.
Uh-oh.
Let me let y'all know now.
Uh-oh.
Let y'all know.
I was trying. I was trying to get past it, man, because I knew the Grinch was gonna come and
Drop some facts on it.
All right, here we go, y'all. Skittles made the list. Sorry to do y'all like that, but it contains 190 calories,
Okay.
34 grams of sugar, a surprising amount of vitamin C.
Oh, see, there you go. It's good for you then.
But it also has stuff like blue 1, red 40,
40.
blue lake 2, all that stuff right there is bad for you. And it contains titanium dioxide, which California
Titanium
banned.
dioxide. Great.
Yeah, it has a lot of toxins in it. That's why California, I think that they're still trying to ban it, or it's already banned for Skittles. A lot of this stuff we eat is banned from other countries.
Yeah.
Because of the ingredients. So Skittles is one y'all really should stop eating.
Yeah, this America, dog.
Ingredients,
This America, dog. We do what we want to do over here. We want if we want to OD on candy. That's what we gonna do.
Throw that dye number 40 in there.
Oh my.
Red dye number 40 in blue and yellow. That's what they banned it of.
too much dye in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because of the titanium dioxide in it.
I mean, well, no, okay, but I ain't mad at that because I don't think titanium should be nowhere near my candy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't even be an ingredient in my candy anywhere. Nothing titanium.
It's in your toothpaste.
Thank you, Bree.
It's almost, I went and
Keeping
looked. It's
you
almost
informed,
every-
man.
I know, man. I know, but she's breaking my heart at the same time, man. Like I can't do anything, man.
I tend to
She's
use
just putting us up
the,
on game.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. And
I tend to get a toothpaste without titanium dioxide, but it's in most of the toothpaste
wow.
and some of your soaps too. So
Yeah.
just gotta,
You mean tell me?
we're not used to this.
You mean tell me I gotta actually stop and read the back of these things? Now I can't just get them no more. I gotta actually stop and read them.
Well, now, yeah, it's important, for your health because a lot of this stuff, we wasn't brought up to just look at the ingredients to know what's healthy and what's not healthy, and
Right.
we're just not paying attention to the ingredients. But it's now, if you look at it, it's our responsibility to look at it and know what we put in our bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly. We want to live healthy,
Yeah.
long lives over here at the
Yeah.
hangout. You know what I mean? And we don't want to drag an unhealthy corpse with us,
Right.
to live out the final years in agony. So
I know, right? Yeah,
it's
y'all
important
gonna
that we check these things out.
y'all gonna be dragging me. Yeah.
Now you can pay for. You can not have a high doctor bill later.
Mhm.
Or you can, eat right to not have one later, or you can eat bad and have one later. So it's up to you,
Brought to you by
pretty much.
40. Yeah, man. Nah. We appreciate you for real. Because I mean,
This is a paid sponsored message
right?
by one co-designer. About it.
It's your choice. I eat wrong sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes we can't help it.
Absolutely. But no. I mean, the key to it is what you said. It's moderation. You know, it's not that you can't do any of this stuff. So, you know, for you guys that's probably wondering, like, what can you eat now? You know what I'm saying? What can you eat that's not organic or whatever? And, you know, all the new stuff they got us doing.
Yeah.
Just to understand that
Well, it's good
you
to
do it in
detox.
moderation, you know.
Yeah, it's
like-
good to detox the toxins out,
Mhm.
and then
And then put them right back in. Nah, I'm just playing. But look.
I know that's crazy. That's how it goes.
That is how it goes.
Clean it out just to put it right back in.
Mm-hmm.
No, good stuff though, Bri. I'm glad that you actually you did that research to know this is a, you know what I mean, good balance on this, you know.
For sure.
Because people should know that, you know, what you allow your kids to get, because your kids, they don't care. They're not going to sit and read all this stuff. They're going to open the package and put it in their mouth and eat it and be happy and be bouncing all over the place for the rest of the night.
Especially when it tastes good too, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
That sugar rush, that extra energy. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You already know. But okay, so now we're at the next. We're at the Dove bar, and which for me is funny because I think I've seen a Dove bar maybe once or twice, but past that I couldn't even tell you what the daggone thing looked like.
I promise you, every time you are in a candy aisle, Dove bars are there.
They
Right,
never,
never
yeah.
look like
Who
Ain't it
buys
that
them?
blue and white
That's what I'm
pack?
saying. See, you don't even know what they look like, right? You gotta ask.
Ice cream bars. but
Yeah, I've seen ice cream bars.
not
It sound like
candy bars.
it sound like soap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, oh man. Right, but and this would be on time. Like if your parents like, go wash your mouth out with Dove bar. Okay, thank you. You see what I'm saying? You love that. But Dove, also known as Galaxy in the United Kingdom, India, and the Middle East, is a brand of chocolate produced by Mars. The brand was established in 1956 by Leo Stefanos as an extension of his chain of candy and ice cream shops, Dove Candies Ice Cream. Dove products were distributed solely within Chicago, Chi-Town, baby, until 1985. So
Southside.
so y'all was the only one getting them candies for a minute, huh? All right. Let's see what's going on. Here we go.
Anything. This was 100 years before I was born. Anything. But everybody else, they was fortunate.
Already. Oh man. All right, here we go. This is Timmy's moment
Price
right
is
here.
fave.
This is Timmy's
Price
moment.
is fave.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now listeners,
Not even
this is
one
Price's
Musketeer.
real favorite candy bar right here.
Yeah.
Listen,
even.
I want you guys to
Love
listen
this
to the infliction how he puts on this. Okay,
Hey man,
Go ahead.
Not even one, and she gonna highlight it too.
Highlight it
She gonna highlight it too.
Yeah.
See, you see what happens? You see what happens here?
that's right, Timmy. That's
Yeah.
right, Timmy.
Three Musketeers. I'm gonna skip this one. So Snickers, Three Musketeers, 2020 annual sales, 187 million. Oh my God. What are y'all doing with y'allselves out there, man? Come on. The standard Three Musketeers bar consists of a chocolate-covered piece of a whipped fluffy mouse. See, that don't even, you know what, like all the other stuff had all this information, and this is how you know what you're dealing with. The standard Three Musketeer bars consist of a chocolate-covered piece of a whipped fluffy mouse. Like nothing sounds attractive about that at all. Now, here's the thing. I'm wondering if that should have been mousse. If that's what they really meant. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Because I was gonna chime in and say that
Yeah.
chocolate covered
Hey,
mousse
hey,
sounds
It might-
a little
okay.
bit more accurate.
It spelled like mouse. It spelled like mouse. There's a mouse in the house.
Fun fact: the original Three Musketeers originally had what would you call it? Neapolitan flavor, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Hence the name Three Musketeers.
Well, see, that would have been more fun.
They should have left it like that.
Left it just like that, shouldn't it?
Shout out to the real musketeer himself, SCSCSC.
Yeah.
Man. All right, so assuming they that's what they mean. They mean a mousse. Okay, so it's a chocolate covered piece of a whipped fluffy mousse. Even still, no matter what words you put on it, ain't going nowhere near it. Three Musketeers. You know what I like about Three Musketeers? Only the packaging. That's it. The packaging. The packaging is it's cool, it's very visible. Kind of this aluminum looking thing. You know what I mean? So, but man, that is absolutely the last candy for me that I would eat. Like, oh my God. But hey, man, shout out for all you. What'd you say, bro?
I'm gonna egg your house with Three Musketeers. Man, it's all right.
I'm gonna have fluffy mousse all over the house. Yeah. Oh man, shout out to all y'all Three Musketeer eaters, man. You know what I'm saying? Not my flavor, but hey, man, more for y'all. 187 million, y'all doing your thing. Okay.
Shout out Rosalie, man. Shout out Rosalie.
Oh, okay. Who is Rosalie?
My great grandma.
Oh yeah, she like Musketeers. This is her jam.
Her absolute favorite.
Oh wow. No, no hard feelings. No more hard feelings, Miss Rosalie. But you can have all the Three Musketeers you want. I don't fool with it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna empty my bag and I'm gonna leave them all in there for you, and then I'll just pass them on for you. So yeah.
Just save a couple Reese cups in there for me. You got a deal.
No
That
doubt.
means you're gonna have to share with me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause we're all about the Reese's. Oh man. All right, moving on. Snickers, here we go. Here, the fun stuff. Yes, let's go, baby. 2020 annual sales, 381. Of course, 381 million. Man, come on, it's Snickers, baby. You know what I'm saying? It consists of a chocolate layer piece of nougat, topped with peanuts and caramel. Mars Incorporated invented the brand in 1930, naming it after the Mars family favorite horse. Okay, so the horse called Snickers, huh? Nice. The world's oldest chocolate bars,
Now I
still
know
available.
who to bet on.
Yeah, no, right. On Snickers.
Snicker,
Yes, sir.
Snicker the horse.
Snicker the horse, baby. Man, it's still available today, baby. JS Fries and Sons introduced the fries cream stick in around 1850, sorry. While this one in particular no longer exists, you can still find its 1866 version, Fries Chocolate Cream, which is today made by Cadbury. Which I will say, Cadbury, man, oh my God. Cadbury was like that more expensive chocolate. You know what I'm saying? But like what's the old one? Godivas or something? I don't know what it's called, but it's that more expensive high-end chocolate. You know what I mean?
Gerardolis or whatever.
Something, yeah. Gerardolis, yeah.
Delis or Dollies, one of them.
Yeah, right? Oh, man, good stuff. Okay.
I hate to tell you, your sneakers made the list.
Oh, I knew you was going to say it. I was trying to move on. Golly. Okay.
Wow.
Go on, give it to me, Bree.
Contains 160 calories with 17 grams of sugar and 8 grams of fat. May not be the top Halloween candy in the U.S. It may not be the number one, but it's the best
It
selling
is the
candy bar
absolute
in the
best.
world.
Yes. Say it.
Yeah.
Tell them, Bree. It's the best, man. Just saying. Snickers.
That's what it says.
You know? Going to be here for a while?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what they tell you. Grab a Snickers, baby.
All right.
You know? Just saying. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for me. Like I'm saying, that was the one for me. You know what I mean? Snickers, that's probably my favorite one in that bag. You know, especially like the little bites. You know what I mean? You just pop them in your mouth. They just, man, oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff. And, when y'all was talking about the Three Musketeers and this one, especially this next one, my whole thing about the nougat and all this stuff there, and I guess with Three Musketeers, that it just didn't have anything in it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying with this next one. But at the same time, I didn't want to say, because I know I had to say pause, I didn't want to say I want ones with nuts in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like trying to find a good way to defend this candy, but it's like no way around it. You gotta mention nuts, right? You know what I'm saying? So the official pause is right there. There you go. Milky Way bars. Milky Way bars are the perfect ratio of rich chocolate, creamy, stretchy caramel, and fluffy nougat. They were first sold in 1924 and are the oldest Mars chocolate bar brand still around, holding it down. Hey, man.
Yeah, I mess with that Milky Way.
That's it? You rock with it? Now,
Yes, sir.
over Snickers. Which one, man? Milky Way's over Snickers?
Ooh, that's some close, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Milky Way, man.
What? Okay.
Well, it's the peanuts and the Snickers they give me, man. So
Okay.
them the white nice.
Okay, I got you. All right. Come on, Bree. I mean, you was all over my candies. What's up with this Milky Way, man? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, you good. It's not on the list.
That's that perfect ratio of rich chocolate, man.
Okay. Nice. Oh, man. So, that's cool. All right, man. So, it looks like we about at the end of this thing. You know what I'm saying? But we'll give a shout out to the Tootsie Rolls, man. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, man, you can't leave Tootsie Rolls out, man. Even
Yeah, man. Yeah.
the flavorless, man. You know.
Come on, dog. You'd be remiss if you left them out. Come on now.
Oh man, yeah, I know, man. I mean, they, it's so popular. They had a dance. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can't, anything that has a dance to it, you gotta shout them
You
out.
kind of can't just leave it out. You know what I
Respect
mean?
it. You gotta respect it.
Yeah, that can.
I know, right? All right. I mean, matter of fact,
Give me all the Tootsie Rolls, please.
hey, matter of fact, it
Yeah.
was so
Put 'em in
popular.
the box, yo.
It was so popular that it knocked another dance out the way. The butterfly. That's old. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. Knocked the butterfly out of it.
Butterfly,
And
that's
it's the-
old.
And it's the same dance. That's what's crazy.
Tell you.
Right, it is, yeah.
It's the same dance, but it just sounds better saying I'm doing a Tootsie Roll.
Right.
Oh my God. It was formed in
I put my hand
1907.
up on your hip.
Hey, I dip. We dip. Yes.
Yeah, still the Tootsie
Oh,
Roll.
still the same. Yeah, still the same, man. Oh man. So apparently this was created in 1907 after patenting a technique to give them their unique texture, which it is. I will say it's a unique texture for sure. He named the candy after his daughter Clara, whose nickname was Tootsie. So the first Tootsie Rolls were marketed commercially in September 1908. Not bad.
Well, I have a question, guys. I got a question. Do you guys know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Oh, man. Okay.
Let's ask Mr. Owl.
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
Some may never know.
A one.
A two, a three.
Lick me like a lollipop.
Already. Oh yeah, like a lollipop. Yeah, man. Oh man, good stuff.
World may never know.
They never know. I just seen that commercial the other day though. That's the funny part about it. Like they actually brought that commercial back out. That commercial is so popular. It's
Oh,
still
really?
yeah, I just seen it on YouTube. It was it was a commercial though. It was like for real. I was like, wow, they still doing it. Yeah, man. Yeah, so good stuff. Good stuff, man. Yeah, man. So that's a little fun fact, about your candies, y'all definitely sign off in the comments, let us know what y'all think. You definitely have having a take on our favorite candies and so forth, so on. And you also had Bree Millie telling you, some I ain't gonna say fun facts, but definitely some facts, about your health and just making sure that you're being responsible. Everything that it doesn't matter if it's alcohol, if it's anything, you got to be responsible about it. Do it in moderation, just as Bree said. And candy is no different. And
Even your candy intake, dog.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, parents, we're going to say this because I've been hearing this ever since I was a little kid. Please make sure you check these candies when your kids go out and go to Halloween and get these candies. Make sure you check them. I remember back in the day, they would find razor blades and pieces of glass and all type of stuff in candies, man. And there's no telling what kind of drugs they could be, infusing with them. And, because of course we do know now, there's a Skittles and then there's a THC version of that same Skittles, you know what I'm saying? So
And there's the Zittles. No, it's not Skittles, Zittles.
yes. Right? So make sure, you're not getting your kids high, you know what I mean, this Halloween season by not reading the package, man. But definitely just be careful, with it. All right? So, but yeah, man, so that was it, man.
Trying to poison the kids, y'all.
I know, right? And we know, Bree, you love the kids, you know what I'm saying? You love the kids.
Protect the kids.
Gotta do it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get, speaking of the kids, got a comment on our Sound of Freedom podcast. I think it was Margaret, Sims, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Margaret Sims. And shout you out right here. I don't know if you're going to listen to this episode, but if anybody knows Margaret Sims, her comment was, I think it was the most incredible movie I've ever seen. Even the acting from the bad guys was awesome. And she is not lying about that. Sound of Freedom was an amazing movie. And we definitely had great time really just talking about it and letting you guys know how we felt about the movie and everything. So Margaret, we definitely want to continue to shout out, for commenting. Please guys, listen.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out,
yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, Margaret.
Yeah.
It's all love, baby.
Yeah, yeah. And we do reply. We do reply. Even if it takes us a little minute, y'all, I promise you, we absolutely will reply to every last comment that y'all make. So, Margaret Sims, this is your shout out, baby. It's all about you right now. We appreciate you listening to the podcast, all right? And we got a lot more stuff coming for y'all. All right, well, that was it, man, for the Candy Crush. You know what I'm saying? The Candy Crush. And we appreciate y'all tuning in. And definitely hold on, because we have an amazing review coming up, all right? So make sure y'all come back. And listen, we'll be right back. And I'm telling you, we're going to actually be right back, all right? So we'll be right back after these Timmy treats. Yeah. And we back up in the building. Man, feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost feeling kind of full, you know, talking about those all them candies, man. You know what I'm saying? It actually made me ready for some Timmy treats. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, hopefully y'all got a little taste, a little something, you know. But we are back now, back up in the building, and it's time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, Bree. This is you right here, Bree. This is yeah. This is what you wanted right here, Bree. All right. You know what I mean? So, and it's a classic too, Bree. I was actually happy that you said it, because I promise, like, I haven't watched this movie in so long.
Yeah.
I forgot how good it was. I really did. So thank you. Great recommendation.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, man, good stuff. That movie that we are referring to, guys, if y'all wonder, like, what are y'all talking about? That is House on Haunted Hill. All right, the 1999 version. All right, not to be confused with the 1959 version, but the 1999 version. All right,
99. Hey.
You know, which was already a scary year in itself, because everybody was worried about Y2K and, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff going on, right? So, and they bring this one and drop this on our head, man. And of course, not knowing like what this is going to be about. I never saw the original one. I was familiar with some of the actors, so I'm like, okay, it's got some pretty decent actors in here. But what does that movie do? Okay, and we're talking about a movie that is 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay. Pre-CGI, you know what I mean? Wasn't a bunch of CGI stuff going on at that time. A lot of practical effects, you know what I'm saying? Which I love, of course, makes it a little more scarier and so forth and so on. But yeah, horror mystery. That's what it's labeled as, horror mystery. And I agree. There was some mystery to it, you know, layered up in there. Yeah. Pretty good stuff. So, I'm gonna give y'all just a quick rundown of this cast. Just let you know what we're working with. We got Jeffrey Rush, who played the role of Stephen H. Price.
Mr. Price.
Yes, absolutely stole my name, but it's all right. But what I will say is, you know, the shout out to that is that he was actually supposed to be, a version of Vincent Price.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if y'all know who that is. You know, if you know your horror history.
Original.
Yes. And so Vincent Price, you know, he would, what I'm trying to say, host, you know, or narrate, you know, a lot of movies. You know, matter of fact, I'll give y'all a really fun fact. If you know Thriller.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
You know, he's that's who's talking about from the depths of hell and you know, all that stuff there. So.
That's him.
Yeah, that's Vincent Price.
Wow.
Yeah. So this guy here, was put on there to represent Vincent Price. I mean, even down to like the little mustache and everything, the way he had it and everything, man. I thought it was pretty cool. So next we got Ali Lauder, and coming off of one of my favorite scary movies, I would say, which was Final Destination. You know, she was in there. She was what you call maybe the love interest, I suppose. So great actress. Famke Janssen, you know what I'm saying? And for all you Marvel fans out there, we already know that was Jean Grey. All right. And of course, my boy Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs, man, playing Eddie Baker.
Eddie Baker?
Yeah.
Eddie Baker, my bad.
Yeah.
Wrong show.
And he was hot around by this time. You know, see, he's coming off of.
By the way,
Yeah. Yeah, he's coming off of what's the one with my girl, man? Stella's Groove Back.
Yeah.
So he's coming off of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was in 1998. You know, and the best man and everything. So you know he's hot right by that time, and I'm like, all right, they got my boy up in that thing, man. So it was a good look. It was a good look. Had me pretty excited for the movie. And then the last person I would like to drop is Chris Kattan. You know what I'm saying? That was Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Night at the Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury. Yeah, so, yeah, man. So definitely a lot of great actors. Yeah, Night at the Roxbury was in 1998, so he's coming off of that. So a lot of the people that they had in here, they had made a name for themselves. They was hot, you know. And so you're thinking like, okay, it's a horror movie, though. I mean, we know generally horror movies, you don't get the best acting out of there. So for that, I was like, okay, so the acting is going to be good. Cool. So, yeah, so for that, man, I was like, all right, I'm interested, all right? Now, Bree, do you mind? Can you tell us what this movie is actually about?
All right. The plot follows as an amusement park mogul offers a group of diverse people $1 million to spend the night in a haunted house with a horrifying past.
Ooh, $1 million, baby. What would you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Hey, man, that's a lot of. Hey, now you got to remember this was 1999. I don't know if 23 years later people are like, man, $1 million ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stay in the house with me. But back in the day, $1 million is a little bit more. So I don't know. You know what I mean? But
Well,
The
I
house
mean,
on
according to
Haunted
the
Hill, the 1959 one, they offered them $10,000 each.
right, I saw that. I'm like 10,000.
That's crazy too.
Inflation.
Yeah, man.
To survive the night.
To survive the whole night. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, thank you, Bree.
Yeah. All righty. Now it's time for X to bring in that beautiful thing footage.
Chip.
Bush.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This is House on the Haunted Hill, the trailer.
Come in all spooky.
Oh.
This Halloween, 6 strangers have been invited to a party. If they can stay up till dawn, they'll win $1 million each. The only catch is that they'll have to live through the night.
Let the games begin.
It's in there. Hey, I think I got something. Stephen, are you doing this?
No.
Hey, now.
Yeah. I like how they cut that trailer.
Yeah, that was good.
That's old school for y'all, man. That's old school right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything's changed, man. Because boy, the trailers are better. The trailer is just as good as the movie. It's crazy.
Oh, here this man go.
Woo.
Yo, y'all remember the part where he was trying to make it out that door?
Oh yeah.
I would have lost my mind.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Fear would have had was not making it out the door. And I was like,
Oh, man.
Right.
Get me on out of here.
Like they just show anybody peeing on themselves, right? Like, which would have been super accurate. Just like you would have pissed yourself by that time.
right.
Oh my God, good stuff. Well, that was the trailer, y'all, for House on the Haunted Hill, the 1999 version. And as y'all can hear, absolutely scary. I mean, this was legit. This was legit right here. You know, I think it was really, really well made. So let's go ahead and talk about this movie. All right. And I want to dive right in, man, because, characterization that was there for me, story was there for me. And man, just other little things that they did, like in the very first beginning. They gave you kind of a little bit of history of what happened with the asylum. You know what I'm saying? They're already doing all type of experiments on people that, I guess needed help, mentally and whatever had mental health problems and so forth and so on. And
I think this was a prison psych ward.
A prison psych ward, something like that, right? Yeah, something like that. I just know that people had mental health problems. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember if it was a prison or not. But it might have been. It absolutely might have been. Either way, man, they were wrong for what they were doing to these people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like they were just experimenting, cutting people open and all type of stuff there. So it's like you didn't even feel bad for the people when, I guess these inmates and whatever start breaking out and doing what they doing. But we know that's pretty much what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they ever said how they got out, but they got out and, of course, started attacking the employees that worked there and that was doing experiments on them. And so it just gave you a nice little setup, like, okay, this is crazy. Something's definitely going on with this house. Cool. Well, we go from there to now is present day, and we get the glimpse of, I was about to say Vincent Price, but Stephen H. Price. We're in his amusement parks, and he's getting interviewed and everything like that. And of course, you're just like, all right, what's going on with this guy? This is some rich guy who does amusement parks and so forth and so on. But you can tell he really loves it. You know what I'm saying? He gets a kick out of it. And I got to say, man, this amusement park right here, I want to go to it. I want to go to it because that ride alone, dog. Oh my!
He got them reporters on that elevator,
bro.
Man, that elevator scene, yo.
That cameraman looked like he was like, you should have checked his pants.
That's how you do a ride.
That's how you do a ride. Yeah. Hopefully he wore his brown pants, right? Yeah, because bro, you ain't with it.
That's too much. Nah, look, I thought I was watching Final Destination in the beginning. Like, I had to go back and double check the title of the movie. I'm watching Final Destination because it was too much like it. So,
man.
But yeah, that elevator scene, yo.
It's good, ain't it? Like
I don't like things that fall, so
right.
I rode the Tower of Terror and I went with that, so I couldn't imagine being on that.
Oh my God.
Boy, I would have had a heart attack on that thing.
Oh my God.
That was too much.
It definitely reminded me of back in the day, Six Flags Over Georgia had the free fall. You know what I mean? And that was take you all the way to the top and it just drop you.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh my God, yo. So that's what that reminds me of, man. And the way he got the the TV at the bottom, you know what I mean? Making it look like everything's crashing on, oh my God, man. Just perfect, man.
Yeah, that's too much.
And that wasn't even the ride. That's just to get you up to the ride, right? And they get on the ride, man. They doing their thing, and then he messes you up because he's like, "Hey, there's something wrong on the track." And they look, and then of course the track comes up off of the other track, and you're like, "Oh my God!" It makes you think like, "Oh, somebody's about to fall." And then of course the cart, you know what I'm saying? The first car goes and flies off the track, man. Yo, could you imagine how you would feel if you were next and you saw that? Like, you would definitely mess that ride up. You know what I mean? Like they would have to clean the car every single time. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody is crapping themselves. You know what I mean? Oh man! But right then, that I feel like that kind of let you know what you was getting into. You know what I'm saying? And who you were dealing with when it came to old boy. That lets you know right there that he will. What I'm trying to say, deception, kind of give you some kind of deception and everything when you're dealing with him. That's who he is. He's Stephen H. Price. So that was good, man. So you see that coming into it, and you're like, all right, bet, but then I think they showed his wife calling them and everything. So they kind of set that up from the beginning that they are not a happy couple, but as the movie goes along, you get to find out exactly how much. Well, of course, we see Stephen H. Price, trying to get this birthday list together for his wife. She's having a party and he's putting together a list of people. And as soon as he walks out of the room, of course, these forces erases this whole list that he put together, and now here's another list. And we don't know who these people are, but we do know that apparently the forces wanted these people to be there. Man, okay, so now we dealing with some spirits and so forth and so on. All right, so now we know what we dealing with. Get to the house, and boy, man, your boy Chris Kattan, man, I'm telling you, he was probably one of my favorite characters in this whole movie, cause man, he knew what was up, and all he wanted to do was get paid.
Yep.
Man, said, can we walk now?
Had to get
Can we-
up out of there.
What y'all doing?
Right.
Y'all can we go and get this over with so I can get my money?
For real.
Yeah, but looking at that building, it looked like Batman stayed there.
It did though, didn't it? Right. That's funny, right? It didn't look like an asylum or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
I can understand why he wanted to get up out of there, though. His father and his grandfather had died.
Oh yeah.
With something that had to do with that building.
Yeah, so he knew what it was, but of course, you know what I'm saying. He's not supposed to let them know, what's going on, because he just want to get his money and go about his business. Just so getting everybody up there, man. You got these, like you said. That description was perfect for me. A diverse group of people, right? All of them were so different from each other, and it made you wonder, like, what, who are these people? Especially when you get to the point and when you realize, wow, they don't know who they are, So what is going on? And that's the mystery part of it all. Well, we get in there, man, and again, like I said, man, Chris Kattan, he is on it. Like, he is on top of it for me, because this whole time, man, he's answering questions, and but he's really short with everybody, because he's like, look, I just want to get up out of here, And of course, man, when the first things happen, what I'm saying, we see the glass break, and I don't know if they actually said that was the forces, the spirits doing it, or was it part of the plan with the dude that he had in there? Because what we did find out was that the guy that was at the amusement park with him, I guess his number one guy, he has him in there doing some things, right? He's rigged this up. Like I said, this is Stephen H. Price. So part of this is spirits, part of this is stuff that he's actually hooked up. And we find that out like early on in the movie, because he, when the doors start slamming and all this other stuff, he goes in there like, hey, you give me some heads up. And he's like, yeah, I didn't do that. But they're still not worried though, right? I think I would have been a little concerned. You know what I mean? Like, what you mean you didn't do that? You know what I'm saying? So, but of course they're not. All right. But yeah, man. So Chris Kattan is in there, man. He's like, give me my money, And old boy's playing with him too, dog, which, is just making him even worse, man, because he's playing with him. He's like, hey, you don't want to stay for this money? Get $1 million. Nope. You sure you don't? Nope. Give me my money and I'll get up out of here. Well, but before that, man,
no.
What's that?
I don't mean to cut y'all, but,
Go ahead.
he said $1 million each if
Yes.
you stay the whole night.
Yes.
Now, I would have known something was up with him just saying that.
Yeah.
I would have known, like, this is a little fishy. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
and then he was like, if you're alive.
If
are
you are
still
alive.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. But
I would have had to walk.
But I'm gonna tell you, this is how he got him though, because whoever did not make it, you get their money too. So there's a chance you could possibly get $5 million if you're the last one standing, right? And their minds are not going to, oh, I'm gonna actually get killed. They're thinking, oh, this is Stephen Price. This is what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to scare us. Everybody wants to stay for that money, right?
Oh, well, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we know, we're the audience, so we do know that some stuff is going on, but they don't know, right? So they just thinking like, oh man, it ain't nothing. Like say for instance, Walt Disney, you know what I'm saying? If he came to you and said, hey, I'll give you $1 million, you're not thinking something gonna actually happen, you know what I mean? And of course, I'm assuming that none of them were good financially, right? You know what I'm saying? They was all needing money, right? You had the one lady who she used to have a show, and I guess her show tanked and everything. She's trying to get back on it. Take Diggs, you know what I'm saying? He was a former star, football star or something, baseball star.
Baseball player.
Yeah, so his money's funny, same with the other girl. We find out later she wasn't actually who she said she was. So that money is very enticing.
Actually, Jennifer.
It wasn't actually Jennifer, right? But that money is super enticing. So they give you the reasons why people would stay, you know what I mean? Of course, but yeah, man. But Chris Kattan, he wasn't trying to have that. He was like, give me my money and let me out of here. Well, unfortunately, that never happens, because as soon as he got that money, we know that the door started locking. There's some kind of system where it shuts off everything, right? Windows, doors, everything locks. And I guess that's part of what you're saying, Ray. If this was a jail or something, this is part of maybe the lockdown, right? If all the inmates went crazy or something, and was able to try to get out. This will lock him down and keep him in there. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. Right when that happened, man, this is the beginning of it right there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really spiritual has happened, but this is definitely the beginning of, like you said, Bree, should have left. But they didn't. They stayed. Well, I like the fact that they have so much stuff going on because it's not just the spooky stuff, there's the stuff with the wife, you know, and the husband. You're trying to find out what is their deal. Why are they so, you know what I mean, against each other? Apparently the wife is sleeping with everybody she can sleep with and, you know, and everything like that. And I'm not exactly sure what Stephen Price did to make her where she's just like, oh, as soon as you touch me, I'm going to go and just bathe in scalding water everywhere you touch me. But she did not like him. You know that from the jump.
That's the type of money that's the type of woman that money buy.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Oh man, good stuff. So yeah, man, now we into it. You know what I'm saying? We got the characters set up and everything, kind of see what's going on. Well, soon those doors close and you see how Chris Kattan is trying to get up out of there. Like he was going crazy. Like he could not believe he got stuck up in there. Now he's saying, you know what? All that stuff I told y'all, man, about the way my parents died and grandfather and all that. Yeah, that wasn't true. The house actually killed him, you know. And, you know, he's trying to tell them now, it's the house. And nobody wants to believe him. Everything they saying, they're like, are you not listening to me? It's the house is doing this, right? But I think they all slowly find out, man. And of course, as it always happens, some kind of way, one person goes off to the self, you know, to their self and gets lost. Because basically they're trying to find a way to get up out this house. They're trying to find the mechanism that opens these doors back up. And as they like to do, you know, you're supposed to start off with a group of people. You know, you're not supposed to separate. And of course they separate. You know how that happens. And one person gets lost in the sauce. But this part right here, man, I thought was real cool the way they set it up when they had her with the video camera and she's in that one room and the doctors or whoever are working on this person and all that. And when she looks from the camera, there's nobody there, but she looks back on the camera, they're there, and then all of a sudden they look over at her. Oh my God. I was like, man, that's some filmmaking right there.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Yeah.
That was crazy. She should have got up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There was ever a point of the film where it was time to get out.
That was it.
That was probably the time.
No sense of direction, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So of course.
Would y'all? My bad.
Y'all go ahead. Will we what?
I want to know. Would y'all have went with the group, or would y'all have stayed in the main room?
Oh, I'd stay in that main room.
Which y'all would have done?
No, I stayed in that main room.
Yeah.
Because
I'm in the main room the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't need to explore.
Right in the middle of the room too. That way I can just spin around and keep looking the whole time, that whole night. I'm just gonna keep checking. You know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
If I have to, we holding hands with whoever.
Right.
Holding the whole group. Everything. Ain't nobody getting lost.
Exactly, y'all.
I'm down with you.
The closer we stick, the greater our chance of survival we all have.
I'm just saying. You know, but this is the movie land, man. You know, you can't do that. It was no fun. You know, somebody got to break off, and that's what happened. Of course, they hear the scream, and from that point on, man, I mean, I think they know things just got real. You know what I'm saying? It just got really real up in here. But yeah, man. So from that, man, now you're just talking about one by one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's having these encounters. Some of these things are spiritual. Some of these things, you know, are not spiritual, I would say, you know, that we find out. But man, I got to tell you though, man, for a 1990 movie and to watch it now, like I said, it still holds up, man. I mean, it was still spooky, you know, still a little scary at certain little parts and everything like that. I think the story made sense for me, you know, especially when it got into the mystery part and when it started unveiling certain things that was going on. But I got to call out this one part, y'all. You know, when he went back in there to holler at his boy.
It's time, Price.
Boy, hey, bro, when he went to go holler at his boy again, and he turned that chair around, and that dude's face was holed out like a watermelon, bro.
Yeah. Man, I had to close my eyes on that. Yeah.
What was going on there?
It's real deal now, man.
What was going on there?
But at that point, he thinking, now how I'm gonna get him.
Did you see him? Like, cause you know he's used to scaring everybody, but he backed up on that wall, bro. He didn't know what to do, man. Like, yo. And then of course the crazy doctor coming in, walking all funny with the little saw in his hand.
Man,
and all that.
that's creepy. Yeah, that was creepy, yo.
Oh my God, man, it got so real, yo. Oh man. But that part for me was like, yo, it was just certain images in there, man. I was like, I had never seen before, man. So that having somebody's face hold out, I just like, who is thinking of this stuff, man? Like crazy, right? But anyway, man, so he's going off in there, man, and now he's like, yo, now Stephen Price is spooked out, you know what I'm saying? But what's funny though is he still didn't lose his plan. Like he had a plan. You could tell, obviously, from everything that happened, right? All the fake outs and everything like that. He actually had a plan, and I think, you know, his plan was to kill his wife that night. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way, find a way to you know, get rid of her. But yeah, man. So now, man, it's like you got the spooky stuff going on. You got the hold out faces. You got the creepy doctor walking all around, man. And now we get into the part, man, where you're starting to find out a little bit more what's going on with these people. And I think they went over to his wife being shocked into the thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's an electroshock thing or whatever. And you know, that made me think, you know, first time I saw it, man, oh wow, she died. You know, she got blood coming out of her mouth and everything like that, and everything. And he plays a good role of, oh my God, oh no, baby, or you know, and I'm sorry, and whatever. And you know, we find out later about this doctor, because I think the doctor was probably the most mysterious person. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know what was up with him. But we find out later that he's actually sleeping with the wife, right? You know what I'm saying? And everything like that.
Well, you notice he was telling everybody to turn off the power. He wasn't doing nothing. He was right there standing like, yeah, I was like, dang, he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know, I know he was in shock, but
he had a plan.
He was in shock. Yeah, he was in shock.
Yeah.
That's what we'll say.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Bree. You're right though. He did not make that move because he knows what's going on and so forth and so on. But of course, to the audience is looking like, oh man, the house got her, you know. But we find out later, you know what I mean? You know, he prescribes her something, or gives her something that makes people think that she's dead and so forth and so on. But of course, she's not. And I guess their plan is to try to get old boy for as much money as possible, or however. And then just like, you know, evil characters do, she turns on the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to give him another body, and that body just happens to be yours. So, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, man, but that body just happens to be her lover. You know what I mean? So she doesn't care about anybody. She, you know, I mean, anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man,
the goal was to get rid of the husband, just like his goal was to get rid of her.
Period. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
why these people get dragged into their lover quarrel, we'll never know.
Hey, well,
but
he did say it though. He said they needed witnesses. You know, that's what their role was. They needed witnesses to the crime, basically, right? That, you know, this happened with the wife, or the house killed the wife, or so forth and so on. But yeah, man. So but like I said, man, it got real now, man, because now, you know, he's looking like, you know, the killer, you know, that's turned to other people against him and everything. And we see Allie Carter's character, you know, she comes up across him and lays some slugs up in him. You know what I'm saying? Which was
emptied the clip,
right?
The clip,
which was funny though, because she should have known though, man. I mean, it was blanks, right? I mean, he told her from the jump it was blanks in that gun, welded. You know, the magazine was welded, so you couldn't pull it out to see if it was actually real bullets or not. But still, I thought that was a good part too, man. You know what I'm saying? It made it seem like he got killed and everything like that. And you know, he had the little splatter packs on him, and it made it look like he was getting shot. And nice little fake out. So her fake out was good. His fake out was even better. And I love the part when she, you know, she's like, "Oh, sweetheart, you know, you this, that, and the other." And he woke up and grabbed her by the throat like, "I'm Stephen Price." You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this. This is what I do.
Play with me, dog. Play with me.
This is what I do.
In my arena.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Right. So the look of her face was like priceless. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, this dude is crazy. Oh man, but we saw that he threw her through the wall that they showed earlier, where all the demons really were and whatever, and the spirits were. And from that point, that's when you really get the horror movie. You know what I'm saying? Because other stuff was just like one-off little things. But at that point right there, I mean, it was on and popping there. You know what I'm saying? They done brought all the spirits.
Yeah, it was on from there.
Oh
yeah.
My God, y'all. Oh my God. So, but yeah, man. So like I said, held up, man, because I'm in it the whole time. I've seen this movie like so many times. I haven't seen it in a long time, but as soon as it started, man, I was in it from top to bottom. beginning to end, all the way through. I'm loving it. And we find out through parts of the movie that, and there's more of the mystery, the names. We're like, well, why did they choose them? Well, your girl find out that all of them are related to the staff. You know what I'm saying? So the house is bringing them back.
Yep.
Right? To do away with, I guess, with the whole bloodline. I guess the house is holding a grudge. They're doing away with the whole
Everybody
bloodline.
gotta go.
Yeah, they gotta go. Yeah, if you related to them.
Yeah, everybody gotta go, dog. That's all. You oh yeah, yo
You
great
gotta go.
You gotta go, right? They pulled the Oprah Bree. You gotta go, and you gotta go. That's good stuff. Yeah. So
how dare y'all escape this house? You know, not die to this house.
Oh my God!
It's funny you
I gotta
mentioned
come
that,
back to your
Price.
bloodline now.
I just wanted to say it's funny that you mentioned this, man. How the house made the contact list. This movie was before its time. In 1999, The House. It's a horror movie that uses the internet.
Yes,
you know.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I just wanted to say it before its time.
Yep, sure did. It used the internet to draw the people in. Yeah. So this ghost knew how to use the internet. You know what I'm saying, before some people even did. So that's crazy. Good stuff. Yeah, man. So we find out that's what the house plan was, to get the people in here that was related to those people, man. And but we did find out that's how they knew about the doctor, because he wasn't related to anybody on that list. You know what I'm saying? But of course, by the time they go and find him out of that, in that chamber, you know what I'm saying, he's decapitated and his body, you know, and that's when she thinks that Vincent Price or Stephen Price is the one who did it. Oh man, good stuff. So man, now the spirit is out, you know what I'm saying, cat's out of the hat, you know what I'm saying, you know, pop goes the weasel, he's out of the box, it's on now, and the house is rumbling and everything's tearing down and so forth and so on, man. And I thought one part was cool, that what you call it, Stephen Price, you know what I'm saying, because you know when he first opened that door, that's when your boy Chris Kattan got it. Like, he almost made it, man, but that thing grabbed him, pulled him in there. But I thought it was cool, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of redemption, I guess, for Stephen Price, that he pushed the old girl out of the way, and he's the one that actually ended up getting caught by the ghost. You know what I'm saying? That was like the most noblest thing he had did that whole night, which I thought was quite unselfish for a person like him. You know what I mean? It was a little out of character for me, actually. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised that he did it, but he did it. And got a chance to save her. So now, you know, her and Tay Diggs, they're left. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is getting it. And this is the part right here, Ray, where I've got to tell you, bro. This is what I thought about you, bro. I really did. It's just them two left. And they've kind of flirted a little bit back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And so you're kind of hoping maybe something might, you know, start with them. You know, right? Because I don't know if you remember the one part where he helped her up on the little thing so she can rewire the lighting and everything.
Hey there, pal.
Yeah. Right. That's the part, right?
X for you,
hey, pal. Yeah. And he looks at it and gives us that. He gave her that Stella got a groove smile back, right? And she's like, you know what? That's okay. It's okay. You did totally sexual harass me, but it's you. It's all right. It's okay. You know. He smiled. He put that smile on. Look, he's smiling right now. Look at that. He flashed that smile. It's over. Oh man, good stuff. But. So, you know, you kind of can see a little bit of attraction between them two, and like, okay, cool. So the fact that those two were left, I'm like, that's what's up, right? And Bree, I think the part when you was talking about when she got out there and the door closed on him and the thing is right there up on him, you know, so he looked back and the thing's right up on him. I thought it was one of the funniest part, man. The thing is about to grab him, and he's like, I was adopted. You know what I'm saying? So that just kind of took me back to the Marvel.
It was so random.
I ain't who you looking for.
I ain't who you looking for. I ain't even related to these fools. It ain't me, bro.
It's low key.
Yeah.
Low key. Speaking of, I did read a theory on this movie that the reason why that those two did survive was because she lied about her identity and she wasn't who they were actually looking for.
Yep.
And because of that line, because he said he was adopted, that's the reason why.
That's the reason why. Yep, exactly. But
the house wasn't really looking for them.
Exactly. But it almost looked like the house was kind of like, well, look, bro, I'm sorry, because it was, you know, she snatched him out of there. You right, you already here.
You here right now. So
you know
since
what I'm
you
saying?
who I'm looking for real, we gonna have to finish the story.
We just gonna finish the story, right? Eddie, yeah, man. So, but she snatched him out of there right in time, and you know,
thanks to the ghost, of Pritchard, Chris
Yep.
Catton, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He lifted the little thing up so the door could
Very
open
true.
up, you know what I'm saying?
Very true.
His little redemption, you know,
Yep.
burying the
Yep.
his redemption story.
Yep, very true. Because he was a little selfish himself as well. You know what I'm saying? So to see him do that, right? Yeah, good point, X. Good way to point that out.
Especially the way, you know, Stephen Price got Pritchard, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He yelled at him to open the door. The minute he opened the door, he sidestepped.
And the thing grabbed him.
Snatched him in, and the thing grabbed and snatched him.
I felt so bad for him too, man. God, I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
He just wanted to get out of there.
That's all he wanted.
He
just wanted his check, man.
Get-
He just wanted his check, dog.
get his check and go.
Yeah. Oh man. So this is the part right here, Ray. I just had to set that up so everybody can understand. Okay, that Taye Diggs from the beginning, okay, all the way to the end. So
Was adopted.
well, yeah, he was adopted, but this goes back into, you know, to R.I.P. Our boy Lotto, man, because you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm gonna spit a racial slur. Punky, sue me. This is a horror flick, but the black guy doesn't die in this movie.
There you go.
The black guy did not survive in this movie. Did y'all hear me, y'all?
1999.
Right.
That's
He
1999.
did survive.
Because think about it. The beginning, you know what I'm saying, where
Yeah.
it was actually Sarah who was, you know, the one under the mind control,
Yes.
being haunted and seeing the visuals.
Yes.
And we thinking that Eddie is the one,
Right.
because the way he lurking around the corners and
Yeah.
then he jumped into that vat of blood. Then
Right.
it's like, all right,
Black
there go
people look
the
like-
only black man. They got me though. That's what they got me.
Right.
Yeah, very
We're so
true.
lucky he wasn't the first one to
And
die.
then
Yep.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then
Ahead of
then
his
she
time.
come in talking about Eddie, trying to save him and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you hear his voice. What are you doing?
Right.
I'm like, oh, so they didn't kill the only black man.
Right.
Crazy.
I know.
Gotcha.
I know, right?
I'm not following Eddie. He acting weird.
I know.
You can have it, Eddie.
See that killer smile, dude? See, the killer dude, the ghost couldn't even. But come on, that's a bad dude. The Taye just smiled at the ghost, and the ghost like, you know what? I'm gonna let you make it, bro. I'm gonna let you make it.
Shout out Taye
Something about
Diggs.
that smile. Oh my god, man, good stuff. Yeah, man. So that for me, at that time in 1990, when I don't care what movie, man. Look, let's go back to Scream. Let's go back to Scream 2.
We barely made it through the opening credits.
That's what I'm saying. Jada was in there in the opening credits and she got it. You know what I'm saying? Her and Omar Epps. They didn't even waste no time, bro. I'm like, yo. So to have him make it all the way to the end, man, I was like, thank you, director, and whoever else had part of to do with this movie.
We appreciate that.
We really appreciate it, man. Come on, yo.
Legend of horror movie.
I'm just saying, a legend for real, bro. Give it up to Eddie Baker, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man, good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff. But nah, that was me. Like I said, Ray, when I saw that, I was like, I got to holler out, shout out Lotto on this one. You know what I'm saying? Lotto would have been proud of this one right here, bro. You know, he'd definitely been proud of it. So yeah, man. So good stuff, y'all.
Oh man.
House on the Haunted Hill.
8-mile review, y'all, coming soon.
For sure, absolutely, man. But yeah, no, shout out, man, to the director, to the actors in it. Again, like I said, man, just coming into it, I'm like, okay, it's got caliber actors. The story seems good, it's coming off of a movie that was a success the first time, you know what I'm saying? So if they just follow that right there, they're good. I mean, this is what, 40 years later? 40 years later.
40.
And so apparently there's 3 makes of this movie. There's House on the Haunted Hill 1959, House on the Haunted Hill 1999, and Return to House on the Haunted Hill 2007. This movie was released October 27th. Director was William Malone. Box office, it made $43 million on a $19 million budget. So the movie was a success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you're saying. The movie was a success. All right. So, and that right there constitutes a reason to bring a sequel, which was Return to House on the Haunted Hill. Y'all sign off in the comments, man. Please, if y'all saw the movie, let us know how you felt about it. I think that this was a really good movie. It definitely had the jump scares and everything like that, and it wasn't just about killing people. It actually had a real story. It had a reason why it was, things were happening in the movie. Not just mindless killing and all that, like a lot of stuff they have today, and even back in the day. So I think it held up for me. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and get some ratings out. and do what we do, baby. So who is brave enough? Who is brave enough to rate the movie?
All right, let me tackle that thing first, man.
All right.
So, all right, first time watching the movie, didn't know what to expect going in. I ain't real big on horror movies, but I can say, turned this one on, enjoyed the watch, enjoyed the storyline. Didn't think it was scary, but again, great watch for it to be a 99 movie. Like some of the scenes, the elevator scene when it first came on. I like the chamber scene. That
Yeah.
stuck in that chamber like that thing going around and around. That
Dude.
could drive me crazy.
Woo.
That could crazy.
Ooh, boy, for real.
I like the mystery part of the movie. It kept me on my edge. You know, like what's gonna happen.
Right.
Like how it ended. Overall, I'll rate the movie an 8 out of 10.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Let's do it. Moving on. Who's next? Brave soul.
Tag me in, coach.
Okay.
So, not really a horror guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watched this film. I enjoyed it. You know, first time watching it as well, just like CPR. You know, there were some scenes in there that really grabbed me. Some scenes in there, I noticed that I had to dock a little bit for, because for 1999, as we said throughout the review, it still holds up for its time.
Mm-hmm.
So, great storyline, great character development. I think great component pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But my man Stephen Price, he keep puffing on a non-lit cigar and small stuff like that. Like,
That's how they did it in 99, man.
I'm just saying.
you know what I mean?
It's just for show.
It was a show cigar. I got you.
Yeah, just show.
Just for show.
No doubt. It'll let you know you got money.
No, but when you don't even have to really,
You don't even have to pull it, right?
got it for
You
sure.
got somebody else to pull it for you and blow the smoke. You're all right. You ain't gonna mess up your lungs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're absolutely right, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I enjoyed the watch. I thought it was a really great suggestion by Foudy.
Yep. Good job.
I enjoyed it. So I had to say my heart lies at more of like I'll give it an 8.5, man. I'll give it an 8.5.
Nice. That's cool. All right. Let's see. What you got?
SC. All right, man. All right. So going into this movie, it is a classic for me. I think I watched it maybe 3 or 4 times before today, and before we watched it for this review.
Mm-hmm.
And it's better quality than I remember, man. Like they pretty good camera shots, angles, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Price made reference to some of the practical effects instead of the CGI, So I was into it the whole time, and it kind of reminded me of some episodes of The Twilight Zone where it wasn't a lot of CGI, and they had to make the story great and the effects great by what they had, and I was all into that. Shout out to Price Industries and Mr. Price.
Mm-hmm.
They kept saying it, so it kept reminding me of our co-host Price.
Price Industry.
Yeah.
Even when he dropped that priceless line earlier, you know what I mean? So,
Yep.
I saw what you did.
You saw that.
I saw
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned
Only
earlier,
know one price.
Already.
the one and only. Like I mentioned earlier, this movie was ahead of its time by using the ghost and the ghost energy to travel through the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Because after that, there were a couple other movies that used the internet for their horror stories and everything.
Right. Wasn't done as well.
Right. And last but not least, I was fully into this movie, and I love this movie up until the end, to when they start using the CGI. And that just kind of like, I'm like, nah.
Yep.
Man,
It was weak.
Yeah.
That was the weakest part of the movie. Yeah.
And because of
Threw the
that,
vibe off.
yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Nice. Good high score. Love it. All right. 40. What it do?
All right. Yo. Okay. Well, I am gonna input the film received negative reviews from critics, but it was a commercial success, opening number 1 at the box office. I can
Nice.
say that.
Wow.
And overall, this was a good movie. I was able to watch the whole movie. It's a must watch. I hated all the stalling. I don't really care for stalling in movies. It had that on certain parts. I like the comedy. Actors did awesome. It's got 87% on Google and 31 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm going to rate it as a 8.5.
Oh man, let me high score with this thing, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. I'm echoing all of y'all's sentiment. I even what you're saying, SC, at the very end was the absolute worst part of the movie because the ghost thing or whatever that was not scary. You know what I'm saying? And they bringing up the people's faces. Come on, Steven, don't you still love me? Like, no, he don't love you because he was trying to kill you. So why would you even bring the wife's face into it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But yeah, no, that was absolutely the worst part of it. And that's just to go to show you, I think, which should have been a preview into if you do CGI, it's going to be crap. You know what I'm saying? Keep it practical, makes it more scary, makes it more look real and so forth and so on. But, it is what it is. But yeah, I echo all of you guys' sentiment. Definitely, even with yours, Bray, there were a couple slow parts on it, you know what I'm saying, in the movie. The pacing was pretty decent, but there was a couple little parts where I'm like, come on now, don't get too caught off into this other stuff. Keep it moving, right? But all in all, for a movie, and again, y'all, we talking about a movie from 1999. This is what we're talking about now. So what I would say, CBR, is that I think that if you had saw it back then in 1999, it probably would have been a little more scarier for you. You know what I'm saying? You was younger. You hadn't seen all the stuff that you've seen now. You know what I mean? Might have creeped you out a little bit more, at that time, or not. You know what I'm saying? You could just be the bravest soul that's out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing moves you, dog. But I think some of those images, like I said, the holdout face for me was just like, that stuck with me for a long time. I had never seen anything like that for my life. I didn't think, like, who even thought of something like that to hold out somebody's face, and scoop all the brain matter and everything else that's in there. Like, golly, it was just crazy. Of course, the part when the little ghost head is shaking all violently crazy and all this stuff, it's like, what is going on? So it was just a lot of spooky looking parts in that. So for me, man, I thought that movie just really held up against a lot of horror movies at the time. So for me, about the same. I think I will go ahead and do 8.5 as well, because there were a couple parts that were a little slower. The CGI thing,
8.3.
Yeah, man, it's not bad. The CGI thing definitely threw it off. But here's what I'll say is, as being commending the director and their choice, you notice they didn't do that to the very, very end. You know what I'm saying? Very, very end.
Yeah. But why not close the film strong? You know what I mean?
It would have been great. Yeah, it would have been great. I agree with you, X. They would have, for me, I would have given them a 9 easily if they had not brought in that CGI ghost thing, whatever that was supposed to be.
The mirror effect.
The mirror effect, yeah. Whatever that thing was, man. So for me, yeah. So anyway, 8.5 for me as well. That gives us an average of 8.3. That makes it a great hangout horror classic right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to you, Bree. That was a great choice, to bring back. And I'm pretty sure since X hadn't seen it, CBR hadn't seen it, I guarantee there's some other people who have not seen this movie. So please check it out. It's on, I think I saw mine on Tubi.
Yep.
Tubi has it. Some other stuff has it. Vudu and Prime Video, I think. I want to say they had it too. But anyway, it's definitely out there for you guys to check out. If you're a Taye Diggs fan, you know what I'm saying, check it out for sure. Because Taye Diggs did not die in this movie. So he flashed that smile on that ghost. That's all it takes, baby. You know what I mean? So y'all remember that. Next time you're being haunted, just flash those pearly whites, man. You just might make it. But hey, man, this has been our first spooky review. It's first annual spooky review. And we're going to keep that thing going all month. So check back in all month. It will be nothing but spooky reviews, y'all. So if you got a little nervousness going on, you know what I'm saying, y'all scared of this type of stuff, y'all definitely might want to check back in with us in November, but all throughout this month, man, for all the horror fans, we up in here, y'all. All right, appreciate y'all checking in, and please stick around, because y'all know what's next, man. Y'all know how we do these hip-hop facts, baby. We got more coming for you. And hey, we will be right back after these Timmy treats.
Right back.
Your moolah, baby. And we are back. That was a that was a spooky review that we just gave. I'm not gonna lie about the house on Haunted Hill. You know what I mean? Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Take a time to, you know, check out the film. Hit us in the comments. Let us know how you felt about it. If it was your first time seeing it, it was a couple of our first times. Or you've seen it like our other co-hosts. You know what I mean? But y'all know what time it is.
What time is it, shouting?
It's that hip hop fact. You know what I mean? And
Hip hop.
this is a star-studded big trio. You think of that triangle offense. That Phil Jackson. You think of that Mike. You think of that Pippen. You think of that Dennis. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That triangle offense. You know what I'm saying? So we are tackling Young Money, right? But not only Young Money, but we're tackling the three-headed goats of Young Money.
Young Moolah,
Who
baby.
am I talking about? I'm about that boy Wayne.
Young Money.
Drizzy P. Rogers, aka Drake. And we talking about the Queen Nicki Minaj.
Miss Nicki.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna break this up into sections, you know what I mean? These three they deserve not to be clumped together just like that. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of knowledge about Wayne.
Young Money.
Lil Wayne is a rapper, singer, songwriter. He is regarded as one of the most influential hip-hop artists of his generation and is often cited as one of the greatest rappers of all times. Wayne's career began in 95 when he was signed by rapper Birdman, joining Cash Money Records as the youngest of the label. From then on, he was the flagship artist of Cash Money Records before ending the association with the label back in June of 2018. We all know how that went down. No need to speak on that. But go ahead, check out our Barbie review for our Cash Money side of Lil Wayne's career. You know what I'm saying? He's so big, we had to bring him in as his own artist. So go ahead. Check out episode 12, that Barbie review for that Cash Money hip hop effect.
Well, you be on it. I be forgetting myself. I be like, oh, for real? Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
Now, you started this. You know what I mean? You called me out. You asked me what episode, and I froze. So from now on, I had to do research. That's why it's up here now.
That's what's up, dog. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Wayne's solo debut, The Block Is Hot, was his solo breakthrough. He further reached popularity with his fourth album, The Carter, in 2004, fifth album, The Carter 2, as well as several mixtapes and collaborations through 2006 and 2007. His prominence in the music industry was solidified with his sixth studio album, The Carter 3, in 2008, with first week sales of over 1 million copies. Now, we weren't talking about streaming. We talking about physicals. We talking about... I remember it was 3 versions of the Carter 3. You know what I mean? They had the leak. They had another Carter 3. Then the official Carter 3. Like, he was selling. Never to be heard of again. You know what I mean?
He was never heard of again. Timmy get it.
Timmy. The album won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album and included the consecutive hit singles A Milli, featuring Bobby V and Kid, Got Money, featuring T-Pain, and Lollipop, rest in peace, Static Major.
Yeah.
The latter became his first single to top the Billboard Hot 100s. Now, with a lot of triumph comes, adversity and downsides, because in March of 2010, he served an 8-month jail sentence in New York after being convicted of criminal possession of a weapon stemming from an incident in July of 2007. But Wayne, being the artist he was, we still got fed. He dropped the album called I'm Not a Human Being in 2010 while he was incarcerated. And then, once they freed that man, we got the Carter 4, released in 2011. And was followed by the release... Oh, sorry. Let me re-say that. After we got that album, The Carter 4, it sold 964,000 copies in its first week, which means, he still kept that pulse. Carter 3 sold 1 million. How do you top that? Drop the Carter 4, almost touch 1 mil in the week again. But Wayne has sold over 200 million records worldwide, including more than 25 million albums, 92 million digital tracks in the United States, making him the world's best-selling music artist. He became the first male artist to surpass Elvis Presley with the most entries on Hot 100 with 109 songs. To this day,
Wayne.
To this day, and he just fed us again, giving us the fix before the 6, while we wait on the Carter 6. So it's out now on all of your streaming platforms.
That's what's up.
Not
Shout out to Wayne.
So we're gonna give it up for Lil Wayne real quick. Give a quick little hand clap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
We.
Now, part 2 of this 3-headed goat, you know what I mean, is oh, I'm sorry, Brie, I didn't mean to cut you off, dude.
Oh, my bad. I was just singing that officer song,
Big facts.
Yeah.
But part 2 of this 3-headed goat, Aubrey Drake, aka boy Drake.
Hey.
That guy right there, boy.
Young Money.
Canadian rapper, songwriter, and singer, an influential figure in contemporary pop music. Drake has been credited for popularizing singing and R&B sensibles in hip-hop. We all know he started off as Jimmy Brooks in Canadian TV, aka Degrassi Next Generation. He then pursued music, releasing his debut mixtape Room for Improvement in 2006. He followed this with the Comeback Season 2007, and then So Far Gone, which is the tape that put him on the map before signing with Young Money Entertainment in June of 2009. Little do we know. Drake's first 3 albums, Thank Me Later in 2010, Take Care in 2011, and Nothing Was the Same in 2013, were all critical successes and propelled him to the forefront of hip-hop. Now, while his 4th album, Views, saw an exploration of dancehall and stood atop the Billboard for 13 non-consecutive weeks, making it the first album by a male artist to do so in over a decade, and featured the international hits I Know It Now, Hotline Bling, and One
That's
Day.
the only thing.
Yep.
With Drake
Which has been
too.
Hey.
That's that Drake effect.
It was hard, man. It was hard. Cannot lie.
Which the latter is being credited for popularizing Afrobeats worldwide, bringing it to the American audience. In 2018, Drake released the double album Scorpion, which contained the Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles God's Plan, Nice for What, and In My Feelings.
Kinky, are you with me? Yeah.
I had to let that breathe because I knew Lil Something was going to come on out. You know what I mean?
Man, come on, bro. Yeah, man.
Hit him with it, dog.
Hey.
Drake's widely anticipated 6th album, Certified Lover Boy, achieved 9 top 10 hits on the Hot 100, setting the then record for most U.S. top 10s from one album, with its lead single, Way Too Sexy, reaching #1. Among the world's best-selling musical artists with over 170 million records, Drake is ranked as the highest certified digital singles artist in the United States by the RIAA. The boy also has 5 Grammys, 6 American Music Awards, and a record 34 Billboard Music Awards, 2 Brit Awards, and 3 Juno Awards. Drake has achieved 11 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, 12 if you count features, with Travis Scott's Sicko Mode, and holds further Hot 100 records, including the most top 10 singles at 68, most charted songs, 294, the most simultaneously charted songs in 1 week, which is 27, the most Hot 100 debuts in 1 week at 22, and the most continuous time on a Hot 100, 431 days, 431 weeks. Sorry about that. He additionally has the most number one singles on the R&B and hip hop airplay, hot R&B, hip hop songs, hot rap songs, and rhythmic airplay charts.
Wow.
So he's literally one of the biggest artists in the world, and his new album, For All the Dogs, just came out. You know, so obviously the boy is still cooking to this day.
Drizzy Drake. Gotta give it up to him.
P. Rogers.
Yeah. Just give it up, man.
Yeah, I mean, little chuckle with cheers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Hey, man. Hey. Can't be mad at him, dog. I'm as you talking it, I'm just sitting there like, wow, man. This is great. Major achievements, man. Major.
One of the most streamed artists of our decade. You know.
And
broke every award that you can think of. Twice over.
And it wasn't easy coming off from his mentor, all the stuff he did, you know what I mean? Breaking Elvis records and everything like that. You come in and achieve way more than that. That's just crazy, bro. So good stuff. Okay.
And, last but certainly not least, you cannot forget the last head on this three-headed goat. The Queen, Nicki Minaj.
A queen is what I embody.
An American and Trinidadian rapper, singer, and songwriter referred to as the Queen of Rap. She is known for her musical versatility, animated flows in her rapping, and her alter egos, Roman Polanski, you know what I'm saying? And influence in popular music. She first gained recognition after releasing 3 mixtapes between 2007 and 2009, which happened to be Sucker Free, Playtime Is Over, and of course the one that got her recognition, Beam Me Up Scotty. Minaj's debut album Pink Friday topped the US in 2010, topped the US 200 Billboard charts. Its single Super Bass reached number 3 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts and was certified diamond by the RIAA. Minaj's follow-up, Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded in 2012, explored dance pop and debuted atop the Billboard 200 with its lead single, Starships, peaking in the top 5 worldwide. Her third album, The Pink Print, in 2014, explored more of personal topics and marked a return to her hip-hop roots. Its lead single, My Anaconda Don't.
My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Yeah.
Already.
Anaconda peaked at number 2 on the Hot 100 and became the first music video by a solo female rapper to reach 1 billion views on YouTube.
Okay. All right, Nikki.
In 2022, she achieved her first solo number 1 with Super Freaky Girl, which is kind of crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Because she was dropping hits after hits after hits after hits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially off of her 4th studio album, Queen, which came out in 2018, So it was just crazy to me that she just now started to achieve her solo first number 1.
Yeah.
Minaj is one of the best-selling music artists with more than 100 million records sold worldwide. Billboard ranked her as the top-selling female rapper of the 2010s and the greatest female rapper of all time. She has 22 top 10 singles on the charts and the most for any female rapper, with 6 of those being solo songs. And Pink Friday 2, November, you know what I'm saying? So a much highly anticipated follow-up to her debut album, Pink Friday. We'll be keeping our ears to the streets waiting on that one.
All right, Nikki.
Give it up for Nikki. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's our 3-headed goat. I mean, man, what can you say? These 3 knew how to make some money.
Yeah.
I tell you that much.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I gotta know.
Uh-huh.
I gotta pick y'all brains, man. How y'all feel about these artists?
I'm gonna
I like them
CBR.
all.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because I know you when you mentioned Lil Wayne, I know that's CBR right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I like Lil Wayne. I mess with Drake. I'm too much care for Nicki Minaj, but I remember her, excuse me, being on those mixtapes and stuff. So
Yeah.
she always has some good. She always has some good lines. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can back that up, man. That's what I'd say with Nick. I'll start with her. That you know, not the biggest fan. That's no slight against her. It's just, you know what I'm saying, as far as what I listen to. But I do remember the first time. Shout out to that boy Toby, man. Toby's the first dude that let me hear Nicki Minaj. He was like, man, you gotta hear this chick, man. And you know what I'm saying? It was on a mixtape, and I was like, this girl got some punchlines, dog. I was like, yo, I hadn't heard anybody since what's my girl, man?
Kim or Fox?
Kim.
Who you thinking? Foxy?
Yeah, I'm thinking Kim, yo. Nah, I hadn't heard anybody since Kim. Kim was for me. I mean, I like Fox, don't get me wrong, but Kim, you know, I was coming to this game on some modeling shit. That was Foxy for me. Was, you know, so the model stuff, you know what I'm saying? Kim was a little more raw for me, dog. You know what I'm saying? She was like the ones that could just hang out with the dudes and, you know what I'm saying, spit just as hard as the dudes. So I hadn't heard anybody spitting like that since her, man. And for me, I was like, yo, this is the new Kim, you know. And I was just super impressed with her, man, you know. And of course, I have my own feelings when it comes to the mix, like anything. It doesn't matter what it is, not just music. Anytime you hear somebody for the first time before they get the money, I just feel like you're getting the pure love of the music from them right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's all about the love for what they do. And so that's always my favorite time to listen to an artist is in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So in the beginning, man, I was just like, wow, this girl here, bro, you know, and everything like that. But I'm glad, man, what she's done for women, you know what I'm saying, for the culture. I don't knock it at all, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect her for what she's doing. And of course Drake, you know what I'm saying? Drake was, for me, man, was like, yo, I'm like, this, because see, for me, man, here's the deal. I just like when artists kind of they show homage, you know what I'm saying, to the people that came before them that opened the doors. And Drake was like super good at that, man. Drake was like, he's like the perfect blend to me when it comes to the old school and the new school. Like, he is like the perfect bridge of that. You know, he definitely shouts out the ones that came before him. He definitely gives the new stuff for the younger crowd and everything like that. So for me, he's just like that perfect blend of an artist. And then of course Wayne, man, just watching Wayne grow from Little Wayne, you know what I'm saying, for being 11, 12 years old, hanging with these grown dudes, you know what I'm saying, or older dudes, I would say, and Hot Boys, and holding his own, man, and you know, he always stood out from the first time I saw him, you know what I'm saying, he just always stood out, and you just knew he was different, you know what I'm saying, in all of them. And I love Jewy, I love BG, you know, but he was just different, man, and you just knew he would do something, man. So this was really a great hip hop fact, because all of them in their own right are just mega stars, man, and did a lot for the culture and moving it forward and so forth and so on, man. So yeah, just salute to all of them.
That's
Beautiful
what's up.
tribute, man. That's what's up, man. Bree, I know, you know, you're particularly a fan of Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So, any fond memories? First time hearing Nicki on a mixtape or a Nicki record?
Well, I really didn't know much about Nicki back then. You know, I know I heard this girl rapping, and I was like, okay, you know, she got some bars, she's doing her thing. And when I got a little older, actually really hearing her, she really had them bars where you like just couldn't believe it. Like I went into a lot of her albums and listened to them, and yeah, she's really good. She's very diverse. She can do different things, and I think that she really bossy on the track. Like, she let you know, like, she really owning that what she's saying, you know. And I like that.
She stand on everything.
And I know in the game, you know, she can't be too soft. She gotta have like this, you know, you gotta have a certain demeanor when dealing with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she has that, and a lot of people might not understand it, and they may think that she could be rude or anything like that. I don't know, but I just go by what I see, and I think that she keeps it real for the most part. And I like her style. Like, I like everything that she does. You know, she's super talented. And Drake, I wasn't a big fan of Drake, but he does have a lot of songs that I like. Wayne, he has a lot of songs that I like too. So out of all of them, you know, I listen to Nicki the most, then Wayne, then Drake. So that's how mine went.
There you go. That's what's up.
Yeah. So good job to all of them. I think they're all pioneers. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're killing the game.
Yeah.
For sure. And see, you got any words for these artists before we wrap up, man?
I rock with all of them, man. As a student of the game who studies music, and I'm an artist, producer, songwriter myself. Starting with Wayne, kind of follow him since his debut when he was with the Hot Boys. Coming out being the youngest one, and then going solo. Well, starting his own crew squad up, and them dropping the mixtapes and everything, and then going to Young Money, and him dropping all his classic albums. And then after Jay-Z retired, stepping in and saying he's the greatest rapper alive since the greatest rapper retired. And he's been doing this thing. Still one of the greatest. Drake, dope flow, smart man. Like Price said, man, I feel like he's the bridge of the generation. He's smart. He tap in with what's going on. He got an ear for music also. And it's a certain point in time when you get in the industry, it's about your taste in music. And I feel like Drake's a tastemaker, Like,
yep.
His opinions on music is very popular. And that's what makes him appeal to a lot of people. And he tap in with the older generation and newer generation,
Yep.
Following him from Degrassi all the way to now, singing, rapping, doing this thing. Nicki Minaj, she tapped in. Being from New York, she came and tapped in Atlanta, which all of these artists did. They came, I think Atlanta was like that hub, but all of them came and tapped in Atlanta. And Nicki was with Deb. I don't know if y'all know Ms. A, who used to manage Gucci, OJ, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
French Montana, she came down there, did her thing, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of got a chance to see her grow into the amazing rapper that she is today, and I rock with all of them, That Super Freaky Girl was stuck on replay for a minute too, so I could see why it went number one.
It definitely was one of those songs last year that people kept consistently in rotation.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, that was our hip hop fact about the Young Money trio, Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. This has been another edition of the Hangout Experience. But we always got to leave y'all with some positive words, you feel me? We can't just dip out on y'all. We got to make sure we give y'all some type of, keep you going. You know what I'm saying? Something to keep looking forward to, because tomorrow is always promised. Even though they tell you it's never promised, it's always promised. But let me give y'all this quote of the day. Before you can make your dreams work, you have to get out of bed.
Yes. Absolutely.
You gotta get out of bed.
Starts there.
Wake up, wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, wake up.
Gotta get this cake up. Gotta get this cake up. Cake up.
Man.
And all that to say, man, you can't make your dreams work if you don't get up and put the work in to make your dreams work.
That's it.
Never forget, never shy away from where you came from,
Right.
but never in this life of sin, as your favorite artist likes to quote,
Oh, yeah.
don't ever forget to stray away from your dreams. Your dreams will come true as long as you put in the work to make sure that they do.
I love
You
it.
know what I mean?
Enjoy that journey.
Yeah, for sure. I tell you, like the boys, Outkast told you back in the day, you got to get up, get out, and get something. Don't y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that was it. That line, man. Get up and get out and get something, man. It's just right there. That's it. That's what that. Because I mean, just reading or hearing you say that, that's exactly the song that popped in my head. You know what I'm saying? Get up, get out, and get something. And that's what it is. You got to get up first. You got to get up. And then once you get out that bed, then you got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? And then get it, dog. So yeah, I totally agree with you, bro.
That's when the work begins, dog. That is exactly when the work begins, dog. The minute you get up at that bed every morning.
But it's from the bottom now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you gonna be like.
Yeah. Good
Talk
stuff.
about it now,
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. Because I mean, of
course,
in all honesty, they wouldn't be listening to this podcast right now if we didn't get up out the bed to come do it.
Mm-hmm.
So there it is, right there. They want to know,
Right.
well, what are y'all doing?
Do it. You can do it.
Right.
Mhm.
That's right, man. Good stuff, man.
If we can do it, y'all can do it, man.
Absolutely. Oh man, well that's good, man. Appreciate the man. Appreciate the positivity, man. Appreciate the hip hop fact. Definitely appreciate my co-host. You know what I'm saying? SC 3 Mills.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? CBR.
Yeah.
XD unannounced. Hey man,
Here.
takes a lot, man. You know what I'm saying, to do this. I know y'all got your own things going on in your lives and everything, but to come back consistently every week to drop some knowledge and some facts on our listeners, we really appreciate that. For y'all doing it, man. So hope y'all had a great week. Hope y'all continue to have a great week, man. And y'all listen, man, we're gonna be back here whether y'all like it or not, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show up. But just know, just like we shouted out Margaret Sims, just like we shout out our boy Rusty, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out that boy Armand, you know, Diane, you know, Tia, everybody that checks in, that definitely comes back and let us know that they feeling it. We'll shout you out too. You know, leave those comments, man. Don't be afraid. You know, if you feel some kind of way, good or bad, we want to hear it. We want to talk to you because that's what we doing here at the Hangout. We just talking.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What he said. So, yeah, y'all come back and check in. Yeah. Kick your feet back. Kick your feet
Tap
up.
in.
Yeah, grab your handful of candy corn. You know what I'm saying?
And soon
Not-
you'll be able to order some Timmy treats. Chill with us.
That's right. That's right. And then Bree can tell you about how those Timmy treats got so much sugar and everything and stuff in
Uh-oh, Timmy. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing. Good stuff, though. For real, Bree. Just shout out to you again, real. That was a good list. I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's just a good list to keep our listeners healthy. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know how much we care about them.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
For sure.
All right, y'all. It's been another wonderful episode, man. It's the first episode of the spooky month, man. And we will be back next week. We will see y'all soon. Until then, man, be blessed. Stay safe. Peace.
Woo!